Thank you once again, everybody, for coming along today. Really to find a bit more out about the internet radio station, Heart Gives Unto Heart. We're going to commence broadcasting from 7 a.m. till midnight, Tuesday the 14th of September, through to initially Monday the 20th of September, approximately 120 hours of broadcast for the Papal Visit. We're planning, we already have in production quite an exciting range of programmes, and many are listed in the 4-page booklet which is on the desk as you come in. We will be bringing you the latest events as they happen throughout Pope Benedict's visit, with our main on-the-road team coming from St Anselm's School in Canterbury, under the leadership of Louise Perry and Steve Hall. And I want to thank them for making the journey up from Canterbury today, very much so. And other schools who are making various different programmes for us. And we plan to have young reporters from all over the country. Yesterday I was at a communications training day at Eccleston Square, and basically I nabbed all the students that they were trying to bring reports. They're all going to be reporting from us. So we've got Plymouth, Bristol, the Midlands are covered now. And ultimately, there is another day in Liverpool, and I'm going to go up to pinch all those broadcasters as well. So we've got the country covered. There was a lady from ITN there, and she was saying, really, they're looking for more, not the big events, they're looking for the more interesting ones. And one of our examples is we have a school who are basically going to camp outside the papal residence morning and night. And they have a song they're going to sing as the Pope arrives every night, wishing him a good night's sleep, and they're wishing him some good energy for the following morning. Well, basically, I did a handshake deal with them. ITN are going to cover that. Now, that's not a major planned event. No one, in fact, you're all sworn to secrecy. We don't want anyone else turning up at Wimbledon. But it's those unusual. They're the things that I think are going to capture the interest of people. The main image of the Catholic Church that we're going to seek to portray in all our programmes is that of caring for others. You know, so much there's negative media that comes up, and I think there's a lot of unsung heroes in the Catholic Church. Many of the Catholic charities, the homeless, the people who run soup kitchens, that never seems to get any coverage. So you will see in the list of programmes, we even have programmes how to run a soup kitchen, how to run an Alpha course, how to run a radio station, but we will let you know about in October, if we're still here. So like it or not, all these people from those Catholic charities, we're going to sing their praises from the rooftops, because someone needs to. It's, you know, I think it's just a special thing that doesn't get enough. Our website address is plastered everywhere. The site itself is under constant development. It's only just come online with some test broadcasts. We've been out filming masses already. In fact, Father O'Toole was at a mass we recently filmed. It wasn't quite what we expected after the gospel, because Father Tim Buckley was running the mission, and he has a character that he's had books published for the children called Father Freddie Fraggles. We didn't expect he was going to talk, so we've got that on the film. But we're trying to show very different masses. Of course, there was a wonderful installation of Archbishop Smith here at the cathedral recently, and we are trying to get our hands on a copy of that. But equally, we're going on board a tanker ship in Tilbury docks, because these days the sailors haven't got time to come ashore, so the priest takes mass onto the ship. We're going to actually film and record that. And also, much of the work of priests, and we're trying to give it all the aspects that people don't readily think of, you know, like the priest who goes onto the ships. So we're having programs from the forces chaplains, the school chaplains, prison chaplains, you know, and to try and really bring in much of the varied stuff that they do. This radio station, as Bishop Paul was saying, is just part of this overall search for artistic talent, which we would like to spread further around the country. You know, in all our senior schools, there is tremendous artistic talent, and I just think what we're trying to do is create an industry, an outlet for them within the church, not outside the church. And we've got some talent who are going to be singing some songs for you here today, and all the three people who are singing are actually going to record albums for us. So we've got a record production company who are currently working on 10 CDs. The art exhibition, of which there's only a small part here, it art exhibitions, I thought, yes, put it in the back of my estate car, take it around the country. Well, of course, glass doesn't work too well. Wooden frames don't last very long. And, of course, I'm not exactly the best person, where after a concert, I just throw it in the back of the van. So it's fallen apart slowly, but we are going to improve it. And, in fact, we've had discussions with the St Vincent de Paul Society to tour it around the country later this year, constantly taking it to parishes. And in fact, we launched that art exhibition last summer. We collected 360 paintings and thought, where do we start? What do we do with it? So we went to the Sacred Heart Church in Edinburgh during the Edinburgh Festival and launched the first ever Young Catholics art exhibition. And as one example, the painting at the back that you might have noticed, of which you may have thought is a copy of Dali's Crucifixion. No, it is not. The globe is missing. That's a 15-year-old student in a Catholic school. And some very arty people in Edinburgh were so impressed with it, they said to me, we prefer it to Dali's, and ordered 6 copies of it. So they actually put their money where their mouth is. And also, the Tate Gallery have heard about this exhibition, and we had an initial discussion about them putting money into it. And I thought, they'll never go for something that's a single religion. That wasn't the problem. They just wanted to do it to encourage young people. So that's basically where we are. We also had plans for a youth magazine. I was at a meeting with Redemptorist Publications on Monday. They're going to launch Face Up, which is a Catholic youth magazine published in Ireland very successfully. It's now going to be available in this country. So I want to thank you all for coming today. In summary, what we're trying to do is create an arts industry within the Catholic Church.